Hi, Booper.
Thank you. And oop.
I think I lost all that. Our next guest needs no introduction. She goes by the name Darling Daughter, Una and Tallmite, but we know her simply as Luna Marie. You may know her from the TV shows No, Not Really, dropping the D from the phrase, I don't know, and beginning a conversation with the phrase, so I was watching this TikTok. She loves hot chocolate, watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and taking 75-minute showers. She adorably pronounces prune Perrine. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely, the talented Luna Marie Garcia. Let's give it up.
Welcome.
Welcome to the pod, Luna Marie.
Hi.
We are having you on to discuss the dangerous new TikTok trend called the Devious Lick TikTok Challenge. And it essentially results in school-age kids destroying their bathrooms at school.
Is it the bathrooms specifically?
I think that's where it mostly happens, but it's just, I think, filming yourself stealing something or destroying a property and then just getting views.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm reading this from people.com. It says the latest challenge to gain popularity on the social media platform. Popularity is all that matters, Luna. Is the Devious Lick trend, which involves students posting videos that show them stealing, damaging, or showing off items taken from the school. As for how the trend got its name, according to Urban Dictionary, a lick is a successful type of theft which results in an acceptable, impressive, and rewarding payday for the protagonist.
But they're not slick if they're filming it.
Right.
Oh, well, that's the payday. All the views on your TikTok.
They get the likes, they get the views, they get the notoriety. So what have you seen at your school, Darling Daughter, for the Devious Lick trend?
So on Wednesday, I think.
Yes.
Well, I think it was early this week on, Monday. Someone got dress coded, and I think it was because she had a hole too high on her pants.
Right.
So it was showing too much skin. She got dress coded, and then I think Tuesday and Wednesday, the girls would write, sticky notes and, write on the, bathroom supplies. And they would post the sticky notes in the bathroom. And it's stop sexualizing my legs if you're so attracted to them. So it's stuff like that.
Yeah. Can't disagree with that.
So it was stuff like that. But also in the boys' bathroom, this is on the announcements video. Someone stole a soap dispenser.
Stole one?
Yeah, and the mirror, I think.
They stole the mirror?
Yeah, someone stole a soap dispenser, a mirror. I think a roll of toilet paper, a bunch of other school supplies.
Was this during the day? Was this during the night? Do you know?
I'm not sure. She just said it in the announcements that someone stole, some supplies.
Your principal said?
My principal said. She does, every, announcements video.
I have a question, because I used to be a young man, honey. What kind of soap do they have? Because we had the powder soap where you had to hit that metal thing and then,
about the powder soap.
A bunch of cocaine dropped into your hand and you would somehow... wash your hands with this yayo.
You guys don't have the powder soap, do you?
It's
it's
remember the soap? No. It's it's a foam one.
Foam.
It's at the movie theater. It's where you push it and then it's that. So someone stole one of those that.
Well, you know what? Those plastic soap dispensers?
Yeah.
I think those might be somewhat easy to rip off the wall if you're a strapping 13-year-old.
Yeah. Do they lift? Is that what you're saying?
I guess. I'm not sure.
So it could have been during the night, could have been during the day, but people are stealing soap dispensers from the wall.
So now, whenever you go to the bathroom, so there's two bathrooms that people mainly use. There's one bathroom in the C-quad area where all the 6th or 8th graders classes are.
Yes.
And then by the cafeteria, there's another bathroom. So, in the bathroom in the C-quad, in order to use it, there's a staff guarding the bathrooms. Whenever someone...
A bouncer,
essentially. During all classes.
Checking your box card!
Whenever there's not a break. And there's a sign-in sheet. You have to write the date, your name, what class you're in.
What the hell?
and what time.
When you get to the bathroom?
When you get to the bathroom.
The guard
I think she
it?
has... Yeah, I'm not sure.
So she has a clipboard or it's a piece of paper up on the wall?
I think it's a clipboard. She's like watching who goes in and out.
Okay. Wow. This is just a bunch of nonsense.
This is like Nazi Germany here.
Oh, wow.
And then...
Are there any brown shirts that you see at your school, Luna Marie? Yes, go ahead.
I don't know what that means. Anyway.
Yes.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yes.
And the one by the cafeteria, there's this girl, she's a worker, she's older.
Okay.
And she peeks her head in the girls' bathroom. I'm not sure about the boys. It's mostly the girls, apparently, because of, like, the whole, like, protest thing.
Because of the dress code issue.
Dress coded.
Yeah. So she sticks her head in the bathroom every 3 minutes around that time and says, "If you're not going to the bathroom or washing your hands, get out!"
Jeez.
And I'm like...
Is this where our tax money is going?
So you've been in there while she's stuck her head in and yelled this?
Yeah, I was like... I went to the bathroom 2 times today. And the first time was because... I had to glue because it was, stressful.
Oh, the glue that exploded on your hands?
Yeah, my friend had, a stress ball because she was crying, and then it exploded on me. So I was washing my hands.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, and then the girl stuck her head in. I'm not going to discuss that story. She stuck her head in and said, "If you're not washing your hands or going to the bathroom, get out." And she was like, my friends were, with me. And, the girl who was crying, they were, comforting her. And the girl walked in, and she was, kind of, nudging them or doing this.
This is the older lady?
Yeah, she's like, "Come on, get out, get out. You're not washing your hands. Get out."
Goodness.
And I was like...
What if you were in there smoking on some vape or some weed?
You hide in this stall and pretend like you're going to the bathroom.
Leave me alone, old lady.
Wait, why do you know that?
I'm not doing anything.
And you mentioned earlier there was one instance where you had to sneeze. Well, first of all, why do you sneeze? Why do you have to go into the bathroom to sneeze, darling daughter?
No, I sneezed and...
Because you needed to sneeze and the bathroom was occupied, so you couldn't go inside. Is that what happened?
No, I sneezed.
Oh.
And I needed to blow my nose because I was sneezing
yeah,
how mom sneezes. She goes achoo,
mommy
achoo.
Sneezes.
So I needed to blow my nose. And since I just got out of history class, I went straight to the bathroom because that's where everyone goes. Not that's where people mainly go. I'm not sure. Yes. I opened the door, or I tried to, and I could see that there's a metal thing, a lock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I see that there's a chair, and then I see a lady walking. So me and my friend have to go to the other bathroom to blow my nose.
Huh.
First of all, peeing twice a day. As a nearly 44-year-old man, where I pee 12 times a day, must be nice, Luna Marie. Yes, honey, were you?
No.
And then another incident you brought up earlier is that at the local high school, what was stolen?
Tell us what happened at the high school that's about a half mile down the street from your school you go to.
Yeah. Well, you'll be in a year and a half.
Yeah, someone stole a toilet.
Wow.
It was because it was in study hall, my last period, and we were playing the announcements, and then my teacher started talking about the TikTok trend, and then she goes, also, because I knew that something happened at the high school, but I didn't know what, and she goes, also, someone stole a whole toilet, and then I was so confused. 1, why would you do that?
Yeah.
2, how would you do that? 3,
right.
Did you guys get away with it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Did they catch the people who did it?
I'm not sure. Also,
and where's the toilet now? Is it on South River Road?
Yeah, but she was more disgusted with it because it's a high school toilet.
Yes,
it's disgusting.
Also, some people at my school.
Yeah.
Someone threw some inappropriate stuff in the kindergarten and preschool area.
Oh no!
But they used to go to the school, so they're in high school and maybe adults now. So they hopped the fence and started to draw and vandalize the kindergarten area.
Did they get caught?
Yeah, because they weren't wearing anything. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. If I were to rob something or vandalize something, I would wear a head cover because who would be I'm not trying to say anything, but who would be stupid enough to go into an area, trespass, and not wear anything? Like, they weren't even wearing gloves. They were just wearing, like, normal clothes.
I raised you to be a real smart girl.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, this is people wearing masks. They're just really, they're out to steal toilets. Never mind this whole COVID thing. Honey, just on her point of what she just said, when you were in high school, do you remember people who were no longer in high school, like they were in college, or the local community college, but they would hang out at high school after school? I remember that.
No, I don't think this was a thing at my high school.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a small percentage of people who would do this. But the 19-year-old who was coming back to the high school to hang out, it was a sad sight. But you know what?
That seems uncool.
It was also kind of
because,
cool.
like, why would you hang out with people younger than you? You're
Loser.
like,
Because
you're like cool and over 18. You could do so much stuff with your life, and you decide to go to your old high school.
Yeah. Because you're cool and you can buy them beer.
No.
Okay, you can't. But
You're a loser.
well, you're a loser. But at high school, when you're 19, you're
So the 16-year-olds think
less
you're
of a
cool?
loser. Yes.
No, if some
Yes.
high schooler who's in 11th grade or 10th grade comes into my school, I would think they're weird and uncool, because why would they want to hang out with a bunch of 12-year-olds?
Because they're BMOC, big man on campus, honey.
No, they would just, like, disrupt the class, and who knows what they did back in school. The teachers must not like them.
Well, they're not going to hang out in the school, but honey, have you ever, as like an 18, 19, 20-year-old, had access to a 21-year-old, and they could buy you alcohol? So you'd be like, hey, you can buy us alcohol, Mr. 21-year-old, and we're over here at 19 and 20.
Honestly, this wasn't a thing for me.
It was
So,
definitely a thing for me at
you're asking
go to
her if
college.
she took advantage of someone? That's not nice.
no,
Well, I mean,
yes, no, if she utilized her resources in
so, like,
life.
manipulated them, kind of?
Uh-huh.
Like, oh,
They
yeah,
knew they
I'm
were
a
being
single
manipulated.
19-year-old girl. I need some beer. Do you mind giving me some?
Luna,
And the people are already drunk. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. And
Luna,
then
it was-
alcohol.
Luna
it was-
gets it.
it was mutual manipulation. The 18-year-old knew they were getting beer, and then the 21-year-old knew they were cool hanging out at the high school. So there was lots of things going on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the devious lick trend.
It also doesn't happen with, like, just, like, bathroom supplies. I'm pretty sure it's, like, someone kept stealing, like, books or, like, pencils or something at the school.
Oh,
I was
no. The libraries are under attack.
Yeah.
Who would want to steal a book? Well, like, it depends what book it is, but, like,
Right.
still.
What nerds are out there stealing books?
Bunch of
You. You like to read. I'm not saying that, like, I like to read, too. Read the Maze Runner. I can't speak. The Maze Runner.
Uh-huh.
Here's a quote: soap dispensers, exit signs, safety signage for fire rescue. Oh, very dangerous. And classroom telephones. What the hell?
Those are like old fashions. You can go
I
steal
know.
the iPhone 13 Pro that's now in the Apple Store. It's not a sponsor.
Yeah, why would a
What's our promo code?
Why would a teenager want like an old-fashioned phone with a cord?
Who would want a soap dispenser? Like the whole.
Well, true.
A lot
Yeah,
of
why
people,
would-
like at my school, like they walk around with masks down. I got yelled at yesterday because my mask was down, but it's okay.
Luna,
I already
mommy.
told you this.
Do you have the Rona? Do you have the Deviant?
No, my friends were talking and it was really hard to understand what
yeah.
they were saying. So we
Understandable.
like,
Oh my goodness! Don't even get me started, girl. Go ahead. Sorry.
what was I saying?
I forget.
Someone stole a soap dispenser.
Oh yeah. The whole point about teenagers is that they don't like to listen to the rules.
Yeah.
We already
yeah.
had the people protesting. Why would someone want to steal a soap dispenser? And plus, that soap sucks.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time,
Yeah.
where you have a
Song
teenager.
Song as old as rhyme.
Beauty and the Beast.
Certain as the sun. Oh, honey, we just went down a road, honey.
Okay, you've got some teenagers
Mm.
who are in the tight grasp of the parents and the adults in their life, and they
Yes.
just want some freedom.
Right.
They just want to live. They just want some individuality.
By
Right.
not having us be able to use the restroom. And if they, like, literally, like, interrogate you if you were, like, if when you write your name in the classroom and like all that stuff down, and you write what time, and something gets stolen around that time on the security cameras, you're gonna get literally like interrogated, kind of like you're going to juvenile hall. I don't want to do that. I just want to go do my business and get on with my day. I don't want to stay after school because I have to walk my brother home, and then like stay extra time.
Hands, right?
No.
Yes.
And like stay because like I went to the bat. Like it's just stupid.
Yes, I'm continuing to read the principal of this high school in Arizona. She sent, or he, or they sent a letter to parents warning that students could face a school suspension, full restriction, and a police report.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because, like, since we're, like, older now, like, especially in high school, you could go to, like, juvenile hall and, like, face like, taxes or whatever, like, stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's taxes. I'm not sure what it is.
Fines.
Because, like...
Oh, yeah, fines.
You're, like... Yeah. Even though you're under the age of 18, juvenile hall is meant for, like, teens.
We would be culpable, honey. We would be liable.
Oh, probably.
If Luna stole a soap dispenser.
Yeah.
Stay away from the soap dispenser.
Why would I want to steal a soap dispenser? That's
for
stupid.
the views, for the likes.
No, if I were to steal anything, I'd probably steal like some clothes or whatever.
Some what?
Clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah, like Gucci stuff. I'm not sure.
Gucci?
Walk into the Abercrombie and Fitch and walk out with...
Oh my gosh.
And I'll drive the getaway car, darling daughter.
Like, I'm just saying, I wouldn't steal stuff.
Yeah, you have better
stupid.
taste than a toilet and a soap dispenser.
Right.
Oh,
you're a classy girl.
I still want to know what they did. Like,
I bet some 14-year-old guys have it in their bedroom right now, or their backyard.
That's disgusting. Their house is going to smell.
And they're, like, sitting on it, taking pictures of each other. I don't know.
You don't know or you're not sure?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Well, I think... well, I would like to say, just on a larger scale, TikTok is getting the bad rap here. Getting the negative press.
Yes.
But it's really the internet.
Oh, yeah.
And communication and social media as a whole.
It's teenagers, man. Teenagers, no matter what generation or decade, they're bad news.
Yes.
They're ruffians, they're rapscallions.
Except for ours, rapscallions. I used that word at work today. Yes.
I have something else to say. My principal said, and this is true, that TikTok and like on social media with trends, it's like for a month.
Right.
You're going to get a bunch of like police reports, and then the trend's going to be over.
Lennox, what are you doing?
Play with slime.
Well, I realize that.
But like it's gonna get over so fast.
Yeah, on to
for
the next.
What? You're probably not gonna be I don't even mean.
Right.
But it has over 1 billion downloads.
Right.
You're a 14-year-old person who goes to school. If you sold something, you can get in trouble for that. Like I'm just saying, it's like a stupid way to get famous.
You're famous for a couple days. That goes away.
Yeah.
There's going to be new trends.
The trouble you got into is not going away that fast.
And it's going to affect other people at school.
And then you're right. The next trend is just coming right around the corner.
You're not going to be the next Addison Rae.
Or Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah. TikTok will move on, and you'll be suffering the repercussions.
Yep. You'll be paying the price for that stupid prank.
Yeah. So.
You got a good head on your shoulders, girl.
Yeah. We raised you right. I raised you right for the past 3-ish years. Did I?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do we want to talk about candy?
Well, how long was that?
I'm not sure.
It depends what candy. I might stay. This is fun. I still want my sushi though, because that's what you said my reward was.
Oh gosh.
Like,
okay.
However long ago you started the pod. My voice is really raspy. She said that I could get sushi.
I did because
if I did the pod because I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. And then the time that Lennox was on, I bribed him with crumb donuts, and then I asked her, "What can I bribe you with?" And she said sushi. So okay, I'll get it for you this weekend.
Anything you need to do to get to book the A-list guests in Hollywood, honey.
Name your price, girl.
1 billion.
Let's talk about
$50.
candy. Luna's into candy.
I know, but it would go too long.
Well, shoot.
I don't know if she knows most of these. So.
Can you please Say them out.
She's a child who's been experiencing Halloween for the last 11 years.
Yeah, but I didn't go trick-or-treating for like 3 years in a row, and if I did, I would be the boring little black cat, because I'm camera shy.
You were a cat like almost every year for a long. But you know,
I think since 3rd grade. That's
your
4.
cat-
That's almost 4 years since I've been a cat, a black cat.
But your cat costume was really cute. I would draw a little nose on your nose with whiskers on your cheeks.
But it would just be like black outfit.
Well, it was minimalistic, and you're a minimalist. Do you still have those cat ears? What happened to them?
Yeah, I think they're gone. They're broken, probably.
Oh, did we leave them at Newhall?
Maybe.
That's sad. I used to wear those at work.
The only reason...
then when you got old enough, I gave them to you.
The only reason Halloween's my favorite time of the year is because I love to see people get scared, especially kids. I sound really mean, but I always laughed at with, like, the funny, like, try not to laugh videos. I would always laugh at when a kid fell because I thought I was funny. Luna. So I love watching Halloween.
You're going to be one of those people that, like, jumps out of a bush and scares a little child on the street.
Oh, someone in my class, we were talking about, like, traditions and stuff, and then first period history, someone's dad got one of the, like, bush and camouflage costumes. They would hide in the bush, and then they'd scare the children. And I think that would be so funny to witness, even though that happened to me when I was, like, 4.
Yeah. That's a classic Halloween, like... You hide in the bushes. You have your front porch lights on, and there might be some candy on a chair, and then the unsuspecting child moseys on up to the candy, and then you jump out from the bushes.
Aww.
I also like clowns, a bunch of other, like...
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a really cool time to listen to, like, true crime stories. I already like true crime, like, alone. But, like, I think it would be extra scary if I were to just stay up all night listening to, like, true crime.
Extra spooky.
I were too, or we were too, honey.
I do want to look into one case. It's called, like, the Hello Kitty crime.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. I don't know this one. Okay.
We do not want her to watch it. Remember,
I
watched the first one.
Luna for years has been begging to watch It, and then It 2. When It 2 was coming out, she begged us.
Why is it so scary? A kid's arm gets ripped off. It's CGI. It's fake.
Hold on. Because me and you watched the first 30-ish minutes of it, and you were disturbed.
I was so disturbed.
I watched it however many years ago, but I was like, I'm uncomfortable with what's going on here as an adult man watching it with Dominic Brasha or whatever.
I want to see Finn Wolfhard play Richie because he's funny.
Finn Wolfhard, a.k.a. the kid from Stranger Things.
Well,
he's not cute, Luna.
My Eleanor's obsessed with him. Probably shouldn't say her name, but she's obsessed with him.
Eleanor
She's like obsessed with Harry Potter now, so she's like getting a bunch of posters around her room. She already has so much posters though.
Ream.
She also has the rats.
Oh yeah, she still has her rats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay, so we don't want you to watch It because it's like a lot of little kids getting hurt. And
right.
But so is Stranger. It's like Stranger Things.
No, it's not like Stranger Things.
Different.
No.
You know, but one thing I would like to talk about with Luna here. So, she has a friend named Malia, and the other day, I asked about Malia's last name because I like names. I'm into last names.
Can I say
And Malia's last name is...
Mejia, so her name's Malia Mejia.
Best name ever, Malia Mejia. Malia Mejia. Malia Mejia.
It is a fantastic name.
Right. And so that got us to talking, honey.
Yeah.
I work with a gentleman. His first name is Meng, and his last name is Kheng. Meng Kheng, Malia Mejia.
So the rhyming first name and last name, which you'd think would be something you'd want to avoid as a parent picking your child's name.
Right.
And yet...
I still think it's something you should avoid. But then you brought up a Jack.
I know a person...
New or no?
New and no. A girl, a lady that I grew up with. She's a lady.
Yes.
She's my age. We grew up together.
Yes.
She named her son Jack Pack.
Right. So the last name is Pack.
Yeah.
The full first name is...
Jackson.
Jackson.
But from his birth, they've called him Jack.
Right. Jack Pack.
And I thought she was joking.
Malia Mejia.
I thought, are you joking?
Kang Meng.
You named your son Jack Pack?
When we...
Shang-Chi.
when we have computers at work, and but it's multi-use. A bunch of people use the same few computers, so sometimes Meng will be using a computer and then log out, but I'll see his name up on the login screen because he just used it, and then and I remember seeing this a year ago when I first started, a year plus ago, and I saw Meng Kheng, and I was like, are his parents rappers or what's going on? It's very unique, but as a parent, darling, like, would you, if our last name was Una, would you name your daughter Luna?
Luna Marie Una.
Luna Una.
No, I have a nickname, Luna Tuna.
Luna Tuna?
It's kind of like that.
Well, rhyming nicknames are fun.
Can go away. Nicknames are not permanent.
Yes, they are. I've been called Luna Tuna Jellyfish Sandwich since I was like a little baby.
Who calls you that, Grandma?
Grandma Liz, Luna Tuna Peanut Butter Jelly Sandwich. Don't you dare disrespect your mother.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's similar to if my last name was Dintz, naming me Vince Dintz. Like, what the heck? So, or Carolyn, if your last name was
Barolyn.
Carolyn Barolyn.
When you're expecting a child, you do think a lot about what you're going to name them.
Absolutely.
So
you dove deep into the Harry Potter cinematic universe.
I would think about how much money I would have to save.
How would you save money?
What?
What do you mean? Like, I'm saying, if I were to have a child, I would be thinking about money, not names.
There's Grandma Teen over here with the 529 accounts.
Well, like, I need to know how much money the food costs.
You're smart.
Up.
See? Smart.
I know how to rob, and I know how much money it saves.
She's going to rob some Gucci to pay for her baby's food.
Yeah, and hit up the Abercrombie and Fitch. Oh, but we got Joe Biden money yesterday, right, honey?
He might. Okay, sure. I don't want to be mean, but
yeah.
If he does get voted president again, I mean, Trump 2024 is coming out.
Dear.
I'm not saying
right-winger, QAnon over here.
No. I'm not voting Trump. Either way, I can't.
You're not voting one way or another.
Because you can't. But if
you could, go on.
I'm just saying, Biden might not be president again.
True, he might not be. We'll have to wait and see.
He's an old man.
Speaking of Donald Trump, a couple days after the election, I was with Grandma Bev's.
Yes.
Yeah, that was her family.
We
were driving, and I already saw a poster that said Trump 2024.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like the same month of the election, like the same week.
Yeah.
They were already prepared. That's why the attack on the White House happened. Because they were prepared.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched that documentary. It was good. I still need to finish my 9/11 documentary. Anyway, continue.
This girl is very interested in current events, politics.
True crimes.
She is. Sometimes.
True crimes.
Oh, true crimes. Yes. 2020.
What were we talking about?
Candy. We were talking about candy. Then we were talking about it. Then we were talking about horror stuff.
Yes.
And then we moved on to nicknames.
Rhyming names.
Yes.
That's where we were.
That's what. Okay. So thank you, honey.
Okay.
Malia Mejia is the only cool.
Daughter, yes.
Malia Mejia, in my opinion, is the only cool.
Malia Mejia is so cool. That's such a dope name.
I would have been saying that name every 2 seconds. I would have treated her differently. Okay. Not that I ever really treated her or anything because I barely saw her. Malia Mejia.
I met like her whole family. I met her dad, her mom, her older brother, not Ricky. And I also met Ricky.
Yeah, oh yeah. Remember when you called them and Ricky answered the phone, but Malia Mejia was saying bad words.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the telephone.
No, that was at Olivia's house. Olivia called her. Her brother picked up, and she got upset because he was on her phone, but she wasn't going to answer the phone. So then they had the whole fight. You can hear them like slapping and hitting each other in the background. It's
drama.
But I have a question, honey.
Okay.
You're a mother.
I am.
I haven't had one. I haven't had a wild child by birth. But if you were Carolyn Mejia, would you name your daughter
Luna Marie Mejia?
Malia?
You know what?
My bigger question is the bigger picture is. Well, what's up with the rhyming first and last names?
Rhyming names are odd, but Malia Mejia kills it. So I would have been on board with the Malia Mejia.
Okay. I get.
See, he's the one who uses so much.
Okay.
I just said so twice. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not sure. No. But are you doing that because it's cute? Are you doing that because it's funny? Do you take into account the ridicule?
Oh, totally. Yes.
Here's the thing with Malia Mejia. So it was like names like that. Like Malia's my friend.
Yeah.
But if she were to get bullied, people would probably use that to like
absolutely
be like, "Hey, Malia Mejia."
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. When you're pregnant and you're considering names, you want to take into account every possible ridicule.
Right.
So,
I could get bullied by Luna Lovegood.
Whatever. Okay, so our last name is Garcia.
Yes.
Garcia. Oh, speaking of Garcia.
Okay.
This kid, I sit by him in study hall. When he says my name, so we have like these notebooks that check off what we did. Mm-hmm. And whenever he sees my last name, he goes, Luna Garcia.
Garcia?
But it's funny.
Racist. Right? Okay.
Racist.
Racial. Okay.
Rachel, I know.
Is he
Rachel.
a white boy?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
I think it's like...
figure this out and then we'll
I'm not going to go up to him and say, what's your ethnicity?
Well, you need to figure it out and then we'll call Al Sharpton if we need to.
We'll call the ACLU.
But, honey, your last name is Mejia. Would you name your daughter Malia or would you name her...
I personally probably would have been...
Mary.
Mary Mejia.
I would have been opposed to a rhyming name. Well, nothing rhymes with Garcia.
Right.
Garcia,
Marcia.
Arcia.
Marcia is spelled like
Garcia. Darcia.
You see what's going on here?
Barcia. Garcia.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, that's already weird.
The number...
Harcia. Jarcia. Isira.
Okay. There's a lot to consider when you're naming. You're giving a human being a name which they will have to carry for the rest of their life.
Right.
I mean, they can legally change it. I'm sorry.
That costs a lot of money. It's free if you're getting married and taking on your spouse's last name. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, if you legally change your name, it costs hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. I don't know the exact amount.
Yes.
So, anyway. So, you want to give them something that they won't necessarily be embarrassed by.
Right.
You want to... Okay, another... Okay, my name is Carolyn Nicholas.
Yes.
Now that I am married to you.
Yes.
So that's something I tried to avoid was that Carolyn Nicholas. Like, you don't want the last name, the last letter of the name to blend into the first letter of the last name. Carolyn
You brought
Nicholas.
this up at the Sacramento County Clerk, honey, and it took
like,
3 hours of her negotiating with you.
The street that your parents live. They have like 3 CKs.
Oh, yeah. Creek, Crest, Court, Circle. Whatever.
For potting. People can hear the name.
Oh, sorry. So I had that in mind. And then another thing I utilized when I was pregnant and we were narrowing down the names that we liked is I didn't want a name that was super common.
Yes.
So a fun thing you can do is go to the Social Security website and you can type in a name. And it can tell you where that name ranks on the people who were given that name.
Right.
And you can type in a year.
Right.
So I typed in the favorite names I had and I could see like... I could search back 100 years or the previous year or the current year, and you could see how popular that name was.
Right, because like when Twilight was out, Isabella was ginormous, yes.
You were just telling us the other day a name, you have like 6 friends.
Lily
and Liliana. You know like 6 girls at your school named this.
Yeah.
So I would narrow down my names. Did they rhyme? Our last name was Garcia, so I didn't want it to end with a G. And then how popular was it? How weird was it? How hard was it to pronounce or spell? So like I took into all of this stuff into account.
Yeah. I absolutely understand that. So like Malia Mejia and Jackson Pack are do they just not have the creativity, or do they not think of it, or do they just want like a fun laugh, like hee hee Jack Pack?
That's what I'm thinking. Do they think this is fun?
Meng Kheng.
Yeah, you know.
Do they not think of the giant repercussions of them being 11 years old, 13 years old, like Jack Pack, Vince Rince, Carolyn Barolyn. Do you not think you need to take that into account?
Yeah, maybe they just think it's fun or it's not that big of a deal. You'd have to ask those parents directly.
I can go ask Malia's parents.
Let's call them up.
I have the mom's number.
I already know a new Eleanor. No, not a new Eleanor. I'm not going to say, like, new Eleanor, because that seems mean. But I already know Eleanor and Malia who hang out with each other.
Yeah.
And I also know another Olivia.
Wow.
And there's also, like, a bunch of Isabellas at the school who aren't in, like, 6th or 8th grade.
Wow.
But, like, I can hear them on, like, the announcements.
That's funny. All your closest friends from our old neighborhood, you've already met and become friends with those people with the same names at your new school.
Yeah, there's an Olivia who's in 6th grade, but I have arts and crafts with her, and we've, like, said hi to each other.
So
I've never met anyone named Luna.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. So that was the appeal of your name and your brother's name, Luna Lennox.
Lennox.
Well, I was pregnant in 2008 with you.
Yes.
And so all throughout 2008, and we came up with your name Luna early on in my pregnancy. Like by June of 2008, we had your name locked in.
You got from...
We got it from Harry Potter, Luna Lovegood.
When I was reading, like, the little baby journal things that you had when you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
See? You said, like, 3 or 2 months before I was born, everyone would already call me Luna.
Yeah. And I remember people were like, so are you sure? Are you going with this? And, like, I was so sure about it.
And then...
But, so, what was I going to say? Oh.
People being named
So,
Luna.
yeah, I would check the Social Security website. Who is being... And your name was so rare. But then, you know what?
What?
Chrissy Teigen and John Legend named their baby Luna. I think that kid is like 5 or 6 now.
Yeah.
And our Luna is 12.
She's involved in
So I did it first.
Yes.
Okay, J.K. Rowling did it first. Then I did it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Then
also
Chrissy
happens?
Teigen did it. So now I'm wondering if, since Chrissy Teigen brought that name more to the awareness,
popular.
I wonder if it's going to become more popular. Yeah. And as you get older, you'll know more Lunas. But currently, you've always been the only Luna at your school, right?
Yeah, at both my schools so far.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
On my dad's side of the family, we have Grandpa Lorenzo, my uncle Lorenzo, my cousin Lorenzo, but then we have my grandpa, who now passed, rest in peace, Lucio. Then we have my dad, Lucio.
Yeah.
And then we have Luna, Lorenzo, Lennox, Leo. We all have L's.
So many L names. And for the boys, that's a case of, and this is common, but I think especially in the Hispanic communities, the juniors. The junior thing is so common in Hispanic communities. And then your grandma Bev, it's so funny. She's always like, Lennox, Leo, Lorenzo, Leo, Luna.
I don't know how she gets.
Then she says, "Why did you give all your kids L names? Because she can't get the right name
I was
out."
the first cousin L.
You were.
Confusing.
Then Lorenzo came. Then Lennox came.
Then Leo.
And then Leo.
And me and Mary are like, we didn't plan this. It just happened. Sorry for the confusion. Everyone has an L name.
But I don't know how she gets my name confused because I was
the only girl.
I was the only girl, the first baby. And I'm the one with the shortest name.
True.
Well, I mean, other than Leo, but his name's Leonardo.
I would say Lennox and Luna are more rare than Leonardo and...
Leonardo's pretty rare, I think.
No.
But Leo, because Leo DiCaprio, ever heard of him?
That's
Titanic.
Leonardo, right?
Titanic.
Oh, he's Leonardo too. Yeah, he's
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
What's the other one?
Lorenzo.
I've heard of Lorenzo.
That's pretty rare.
But anyway.
Alright.
Naming kids is hard.
I should take notes at age 12.
TLDR. Start thinking about what you're going to name your wild child, Luna Marie. Well, that's why I threw on Marie, and then with Lennox, I threw on Albert, because...
It's fun.
It's fun, and it just makes it a little more special.
Yeah.
You want to know a really, really rare name?
Yes.
Sir Franklin Belvanor Benjamin Williams Milano III.
And who is that?
That's their cat.
You forgot Silac.
Oh
no!
And you forgot Nicholas.
No, I no. It's already Sir
And
Franklin Belvanor Benjamin Williams Milano III. I've named him that when we had him like 2 months.
What about Booper?
Sir Booper Franklin.
Sir Booper.
Sir Franklin Booper Benjamin Belvanor Sir Franklin Booper. I can't do the Booper because there's Sir Franklin Booper Belvanor. I forgot one.
Belvanor.
Sir Franklin Benjamin Belvanor William Milano III.
Wait, what is Belvanor? And what is the third?
We don't talk about his grandparents and his father, okay? Belvanor was like Eleanor, but like B. We already have so many.
Okay.
So Franklin Booper Benjamin Belvanor William Small as the third.
I think he was the third because we just wanted him to sound fancy and regal.
You got that? Okay.
Went at the fourth.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
He agrees
extract
with it.
Silac.
It's like the royal family. They have like 12 names.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he likes the booper part in it.
Remember when Meghan Markle whined about having to curtsy in front of the Queen to Oprah? Henny? Did you know they're Time
I saw that today.
People of the Year?
People of the Year.
Well, what?
Okay, they're really pretty. Leave them alone.
Wait, I have a question.
Leave pretty
Yes.
people alone.
When are we going to talk about candy? Because that's what we were supposed to...
Oh my gosh, that's tomorrow.
Honey,
Let's do that
Luna
tomorrow.
Marie, can you be on our next pod where we're going
Yes.
to talk about candy?
Can
Sure.
we book you?
Yeah, I'll get you double,
That reminds me
double
of, like-
sushi, okay?
Thank you. That reminds me of a kid's name. His name's Kian. He's Irish. But it's spelled C-I-A-N.
Oh,
C-I-A... Yeah, Kian. So people are like Cyan, or like they pronounce his name, and he always has to like kind of like go like this, and he goes, it's Kian. So I can see that why that would be very annoying for him.
Yeah.
See, his parents should have gone with the K. instead
But
of
they
the
were
C.
Irish. I wonder when they came to
Right.
America and they were like, we got to dumb it down for these Americans.
Right. Foreigners. Get them out. Alrighty. Is that the end of the program, honey?
Luna, final thoughts. Last words.
Subscribe
In
to our
conclusion-
Patreon.
There you go. That's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next
Especially
time.
names.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate. Or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for Geico. We don't have a promo code for Geico. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. Including darling daughter Luna Marie. We all love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have said I'm old enough to remember powder soap, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye. Do you remember powder soap? Did you ever
Yeah,
have
I do.
I thought you called it cocaine.
I'm old too.
Luna, who taught you that
You
word?
literally said that in the pub. You can go
He did.
review it when you
He did.
edit.
Delete.
This man said this.
Yeah.
Delete. Lennox Albert.
He was a witness. He was in the live pod.
Yes.
You could hear him. He was like introduced twice when we were calling names and
Let's
stuff.
talk candy tomorrow.
We're going to do candy because Halloween is coming up, you guys.
Okay. Bye-bye.